Before knowing Jesus, I would say my life was very unfulfilling.
There was no purpose, and I was living however I wanted to.
I felt lost and alone.
I was at a very low point in my life.
I was just filled with a lot of anxiety.
I was just kind of doing what I felt was right.
Before I knew Jesus, it was a lot of just chasing to the next thing.
But I just remember feeling confused of what my purpose was.
There was a lot of whys. Like, why do things happen? Why are things the way that they are?
I was a very anxious person.
Was stumbling and fumbling along.
I was struggling to see whether life was worthwhile.
My life before Christ was bitter,
Anxious.
Lost.
Purposeless.
Unsteady.
Stressful.
Shallow.
Is self-conscious.
Incomplete.
Lost. My life before knowing Jesus was a life filled with sin and unfulfillment. So I grew up in a Catholic church. I didn't really follow much of the stuff besides don't do this, the basics. But I never went to church excited to go. I always dreaded it, and I always counted to 3,600 because that's the number of seconds in an hour, and then it would be done. I really got saved when I came to Iowa and really got to be in community. So I came to know Jesus through my connection group. We had always often talked about turning to God whenever, especially when we were going through hard times. And there was one night, especially during school, that I was just overwhelmed by midterms. And I came to a breaking point where I just broke down crying. I decided to pray to God because that's what I had learned from my C group. And in that moment, I felt this overwhelming rush of peace and almost joy. I just knew that God was absolutely 100% real in that moment, and he had his hand on me. And ever since, I've been building my relationship with him. The good news is that God loves us so much that he sent his only son to die on that cross in placement of us, of our sin. And that alone just shows how much he loves us and that we have a future, not just here on earth, but eternally. I've been able to use what he's given me to go out and talk to people I've never thought about talking to before about my faith and sharing my testimony. That's been really fulfilling, surprisingly, way more than any of the worldly things that I was chasing. Life with God has been incredible, to say the least. I am so excited to see what's next.
Jesus has truly changed my life in every aspect. No matter what I do, I always just feel his presence.
No matter what, the Lord is with me and his plan is greater than mine.
I just have so much more joy that's you can't even express that fully unless you feel the joy of the Lord.
I think Jesus has changed pretty much every part of my life.
I started reading my Bible on my own and praying and just wanting more of God.
Even through the highs of my life and the lows, I still know that God's with me always.
In the past, I strived for everything for myself, so now I give it to him and do it for him.
My life is purposeful now that I've met Jesus.
I can't imagine life without Jesus anymore. I don't recognize the person I used to be without him.
My life now is joyful, fulfilling, peaceful,
hopeful,
Transformed.
Purposeful.
Optimistic.
Peaceful.
Fulfilled.
I want to get baptized just as a declaration of how the Lord has worked in my life. I'm not the same person I was before Christ.
It's an outward symbol of an internal change.
When you go under the water, you're dying to your old life and being raised back into your new life with Christ.
I want to get baptized to be a testimony to my friends and family.
And for everyone to know that I am saved and that also that they can be too.
My name is Mary Lindstrom, and I'm here to say that Jesus is my Lord, and that's why I'm getting baptized today.
My name is Craig Ballard.
Caitlin Harrison.
Caroline Stewart.
Cooper Johnson.
Jenna Short.
Joe Benz.
Joyce Zen.
Sam Coville.
Kennedy Blades.
My name is Chelsea Willis.
Logan Andrew Young.
Antoine Kuhap.
Tina Liu.
Addison Maher.
Carson Fedler.
Courtney Banowitz.
Grant Sabin.
Lily Hars.
Travis Yutzi.
Trey Schweitzer.
My name is Paul Nye Sr.
Braylon Langdale.
Jacqueline Gessner.
Caitlin Kelch.
Lewis Vanderwalt.
Ryan Matris.
Sasha Francisco.
Tyler Santee.
Tegan Brown.
Kara Hewer.
Sam Breckemer.
My name is Aiden Dureska, and I'm here to say that Jesus is my Lord. That's why I'm getting baptized. I want to proclaim my faith in Jesus Christ, and I want to obey, trust, and follow him for the rest of my life.